consistently hit the white ball.
Yeah. Don't know what was going on. Really don't know what was going on with that.
Tiredness. Most of it.
Yellow. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh.
Oh, that actually rolled over the edge.
Did just have too much momentum to.
There,
Just had too much momentum to tip. No.
nearly got a double barrel there.
Yeah. But it's funny, isn't it? Because if you wellied it, it wouldn't. The second one wouldn't have carried on rolling, would it?
No.
The second one would have stayed where it was.
Like Newton's cradle.
Yeah. But because you get the power just right, the two of them just carry on the momentum. Wasn't ideal, that one.
It's on the roll. This one's going in. Your favourite shot, this.
Well, yeah, nearly lost on this last time, didn't I? Except I was further out from the cushion and a bit more aimability.
Oh, right, look.
Yeah. I was talking to our guy who does upholstery the other day. He
The
bragged
one who's
on-
got the cottage in Anglesey.
Yes. Yes, I was talking to him. This is related to the cottage. I was asking where he was, and it's the far side of Beaumaris.
Uh-huh.
And we were asking where it was near the beach. He said about. He reckons that it's a 2-minute drive, with about a 15-minute walk. You have to walk out and around. But he said he spotted a public footpath the other day that he thinks might bring you down towards the beach. And we talked, and he said, ideally, he said it's not the forever one. He wants one with a sea view.
Mm.
And he said, as well as that, he reckons the place to have it, Ross Niger.
Mm-hmm.
He said that is the destination in Anglesey. And it made me think of.
Oh, Station House.
Yeah.
And
And I thought, I mean, it doesn't really matter about the condition. It's got a sea view, pretty much, hasn't it? Because there's nothing.
well, you can see the sand dunes and the sea through the sand dunes.
Yes.
You've also got to put up with the aeroplanes and the train.
Yeah. True. I didn't think about that. Mind you, if you're into aeroplanes. Oh, you bugger. But yeah, it just made me think of your place when you said that Ross Niger was a place for.
Yeah, it is a popular resort.
Oh, it's a lovely little village. And I drove through. Hello. That's a tricky one, isn't it?
None of that was what I expected. How are they getting on with your bathroom?
Well, it's no further along yet. Okay. So I rang the plumber the other day. It's all right. I'm gonna find out what your plan is. And he goes, "Oh, I've been meaning to ring you this week." He said, "We're definitely getting close now." He said, "I've a couple of emergency jobs I want to get out of the way." But he said tail end of this week he would hope to start on it. So I said, being honest, Pete, it's probably going to be the Monday after, isn't it? He goes, yeah. But it's getting there. So I rang the builder, I spoke to him today about getting the floor fitted then towards the end of that week. And then I need to text Tyler this evening and get him lined up. And then we'll be on our way.
Sweet.
And I've not rung Simon, electrician.
No,
Yet.
well, the other guy was going to do it, wasn't he?
Yes, well he said he might come round tomorrow and have a look. It was the second electrician. But they both seem to be saying the same thing, is we can't just splice into the wires running under the floor. It's going to have to run a wire to the fuse board. So we'll have to lift the carpet and the floors in the hall and do that. But that can be done at any point. They said all we have to do is run the wire into the hall and then we can pick it up whenever they're ready to do it. So we can do that. But at least the bathroom will be done and usable again. No, wrong angle. Okay. So yeah, I'm beginning to get excited about it again now because things should start to progress again. Instead of it just being a pile of tiles and bits.
Yeah. I got the kiss and I didn't want. Oh! Spoiled everything. Should have gone for my plan B instead of that.
That's annoying, isn't it?
Never mind.
One of them where you, if you could, you'd pause and go back.
Well, when I watch this, I'll say, why the hell did I do that?
Yeah. And I came up with a slightly better solution for the sink.
Oh,
Instead
yeah.
of trying to hack more out of the unit.
Have you got the sink?
Yes,
Right.
I got the sink based
I
on
found one that I thought, oh, this might sort you out.
But I went back to where we got it from and asked, because remember in the showroom they had a much shallower one. I said, can we swap the one we got for a shallower one? And that takes it down by about 30 mil. I thought it still might be a little bit higher, but I like it being high up, and that'll take the edge off it and make it look a bit better. So hopefully. And they should be delivering all that on Monday or Tuesday. Along with the underfloor heating. Tell you about the underfloor heating.
One electrician turned around and said no.
Yes. Well, when one turned up to have a look at it, one electrician did come and have a look, and he goes, "Oh, have you got the actual heating? And we'll see what kind of draw it needs and that." So yeah, it's in one of these boxes. Open box. No, that's shower bits. That's. It's not in any of these boxes. So I then thought, oh right, okay. Well then, I'll ring her. So I rung up Molly again and explained to her. She said, "Oh yeah, not with the stuff." I'll look into that for you. So she came back about half an hour later and goes, it's not on the order. She said, and I can remember you asking me to put it on there because we discussed would it be better in mesh pads or in wire that you lay yourself. I said, yeah. Right. Well, I'll get it ordered for you and we'll sort it out. And so I'll have a word with my manager and see can we do anything on the price of it, because obviously we gave you quite a heavy discount on all that stuff. I'll see what we can do on this. And about an hour later I got an email off her to say that the manager agreed that because it was their fault that rather than being £279, which it would have been anyway, 52 quid.
But you've paid that bill thinking that the electric underfloor heating was included in that price.
I thought that, but then I thought, partially my fault, because I should have checked the invoice, and I would have seen it wasn't on the invoice.
Yeah. You would have seen that it wasn't on the invoice.
And I should have flagged it up at that stage. And then when she said it was only 52 quid extra, I thought, well, that's not worth arguing over. Because they could always say, fine, off you go, get it somewhere else then. And I would have had to pay.
And what, have you gone for the mesh or wire?
Wire. Because that was not clever. Wasn't clever at all. Wire, we agreed, because of the sort of layout of the room, and with the shower in the corner and the going around the toilet and with the freestanding bath and things, she said you can just run the wire wherever suits.
Okay. Set you up.
Hopefully. I can't mess this up, can I? He says.
I could have placed that any better for you, could
Go in the top corner pocket. And I can't afford not to miss it.
I? For the benefit of the camera, I'm showing the suspect Exhibit A. Oh, birdie.
He's won.
Oh, birdie.
It was that or go for safety, wasn't it? Oh no! No! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Go on then.
Oh no, this is just not fair for you, because I've got 2 shots.
You can't possibly win.
Nearly put that in with it.
How did I do that?